Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your extended for your reading for today, which has to do with the work you're going to be doing this week on your energy, which is balancing. This is your work, your energy, what you're going to be putting all of your intention on this week. This week is a week of protection. It's a week of rebalancing, and I really I like the fact that you're going back in that direction after the last couple of weeks. So this is good. It's good. You still have your brand new journey in front of you. If you haven't begun already, some of you may have. You may be on your way. This is all good, okay? This is all stuff that you can work on. I feel a lot of the times that Spirit is here to help teach you things as you go. Okay? And it's always good to get a refresher, even myself. I get epiphanies all the time. Every once in a while, they kind of slap me right across the head. Yeah, I mean, I had one this weekend. Sometimes I realize I really don't know who I am. Because of many, many years of having been everybody's something, I forgot who I don't even know if I ever found out who I was to myself. So sometimes I have to sit there, and it's kind of a scary thought. But I have to remind myself that every day I just take baby steps, and it's okay to not have a full-blown persona that you can, you know, like when we think of who am I, you think of a whole blown-up persona of who you are right away, and that's set in stone, and really and truly it's always changing. It doesn't matter if you're somebody's something today and that you're somebody else's something tomorrow. You're always flowing, you're always changing, and that's the beauty of us Pisces. You can't stay in fear of being in a space where you're thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm anything at all. We're all something. It's just when you finally sit and realize that maybe you're not entirely sure, it's time to take a moment and reflect, okay? And take it easy. Don't be afraid of the fact that you're in a nothing moment, okay? So just saying, you're going to have different things. It doesn't matter how much of a master you become. I feel that the more you learn, the less you know. It's the funniest thing. The more you get knowledge, the less you really know or are absolutely sure about anything at all. Everything becomes very fluid. I now understand when I've heard people say that as teachers. And I always thought that's the strangest thing I've ever heard. No, it actually makes a lot of sense. So, we're going to carry on with your reading and your energy this week, all about getting balance. This was a beautiful reading this morning. I love the information that they had to give. The forgiveness card really hit me in a special spot. I wanted to see what the book had to say about it. It's a small paragraph, so here we go. It's time to set yourself free from hurt, anger, and betrayal, and let go. Be kind, forgive yourself, and give yourself permission to be forgiven. Others may be reeling from your actions, or you could be a target of judgment, shaming, or disapproval. Soothe your wounded heart by radiating love out to those who have injured you. This is not giving them permission for bad behavior, but rather heals your hurts instead. Resentment is a prison door that harbors emotional distress, while forgiveness holds the key to freedom. Right here. Okay? The Five of Swords and the oppressive card, the Ten of Wands. Remember that. Free yourself, okay? So make peace with your pain as you release attachment to the situation and move on. Beautiful words, short and sweet, right to the point. Just move on, okay? Don't hold on to it. You don't need to hold on to it anyway. I'm going to pull another out of this deck. Since this is Spirit Show. I like it. They always give me the impression that the first reading, I pull the cards, it's like, oh, this is you, and this is what you should be looking at. This is like a game plan, all of this. And then they come in and look at it. The second reading is like, okay, so what did she pull out? Let's give her 2 cents. I'm always interested in their 2 cents. I see boundaries, but there's like 4 cards that came out. There's love. Yeah, life purpose and boundaries. Those kind of flew out. Well, didn't fly out. They kind of bounced out. I'm going to take some here. Oh, yeah, that one. Reconciliation. Okay. So this could be to people that you've had a disagreement with, but this is only reconciliation if they are willing to reconcile. If not, if you're still at odds, this is reconciliation with yourself, okay? 2 very similar beings. This is meeting yourself in the middle here, okay? Healing your broken heart. I do feel that is it. You may have to reconcile with the fact that there are some situations that they're not going to work out, or that they are going to, and you're going to reconnect. This 5 and this 3 together is 2 different things for some of you. For some of you, it's reconciling with the people that are willing and have always been supportive of you, or reconcile with the people who have come around. Okay? So this is an option. It's I read for many, so this is a general reading, could mean a few different things. Okay. Let me see here. I've got to reconcile about cleaning my desk. That's what I have to do. I have to reconcile this week when I get a minute. All right. So that coffee is long gone. Justice, balance, getting the balance together, making things better. All right, my beautiful guides. I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to pull some of these cards. I'm going to put them in order, and we're going to look at the different energies, what you're going to work on this week. The 2 beautiful queens, that feminine energy to get you back in a cycle. The energy that you should be moving forward. Slower energy, balancing acts, releasing of oppression to move forward in your transition. What Spirit would like you to pay attention to. The 3 of Cups, the 5 of Swords. Reconnection, disconnection, the Emperor. Stability, and the 7 of Cups. All the different choices. Page of Swords is your energy. What you're not seeing is that you have a choice for these beautiful different energies. I want to put this in a prominent place because this is the card of the day. It's all about that balancing thing. All right. So, let's put these up here. Forgiveness, reconciliation. Let's make it look pretty. There you go. Okay, Jane's ready now. Queen of Wands. Let's see what Spirit has to say about this beautiful Queen of Wands. No surprise there. The Queen of Wands is surrounded by sunshine. I feel like she is the sunshine card. I feel that she's got a lot of brightness and beauty and brilliance. Let's see if I can. I'm having an issue today with everything being a certain way. I feel very like it's got to be this way. I don't know if that's just me or if some of you Pisces, but definitely a thing today. The Queen of Wands, she's vibrant, she's inspirational, she's like that spark to a flame, this beautiful, this beautiful firmament, and I feel that you're going to work into recapturing your sunshine this week, just feeling that heady excitement of the light that surrounds you, that optimistic, bright sunshine, the clarity that you had when you started, that feeling of success. And you're probably going to, I feel like you're going to do this by recapturing the things that make you feel this way. Music is one, meditation, walking, reconnecting to friends, laughter, lots of laughter for some of you, watching funny stuff, being with funny people, being with happy people. Yeah, I feel that you're going to be in a receivership. You're, like I said, with that feminine energy, Spirit's saying that you're going to be in a receiving mode to let this energy come in and kind of touch you. Okay? It's not you going after it, it's you letting it in. So it's very nice. It's very nice. But there's a lot of beauty and brilliance right here. I mean, look at this. Look at this beautiful queen. She's gorgeous. Okay? So this sun card makes me feel good. All right. So this is the energy you're working on, the first 3 cards. This is the stuff you are like going out there to recapture, find. What are they saying? What is it? A shuttering, a capturing of the image, encapsulating. There's words here, right? You have the Hermit that came out. So a little less on this, a little more on this. I feel that you're going to edge or skirt around the Hermit. And I did say that. It's like sitting in your energy, but not quite Hermit mode. It's sitting inside of your light. The Hermit, it's still like a decreased energy when it's in the reversed, but very much grounding yourself in your own energy. It's not really going in to look for answers. I think you know the answers. I think it's sitting and grounding yourself in that energy. Yeah. You want to sit in the light. You just want to sit in the light. And that's what that's what you're shooting for. Whether you realize it or not, that's what you're innerly working on. That's the work you're putting forward. Why I do feel is because you want this wheel to move forward. You feel like you've stopped a little bit. That it put a kibosh on your plans a little bit by being stuck in that energy from last week, right? That restrictive energy, that devil energy, that stuff that kind of, yeah. The stuff that just, I feel tied down by it. And you don't want this tie. You're trying to remove this tied down feeling. You want, they're showing me hands being tied, not being able to move. Your legs being tied. Everything's tied. I'm feeling very much the 8 of Swords energy, but not you, somebody else. You feel like somebody's kind of captured you in that web, and you're done. You don't want it anymore. You want to shed it. You want to set it on fire with this Queen of Wands. You want to get rid of it. Okay? That's the work you're doing. You're grounding yourself in your energy, and you're burning that stuff off. You want that to move forward. This is what Spirit's saying. This is the energy you're going. So, yeah, previously in the first one, I felt like that it was good cards because they're mainly positive. There's just a little bit of remnants of I want out of here, and this is what Spirit's bringing in. Be careful of I want out, because I want out usually is a fight or flight response. And Spirit's going, don't do the fight or flight. Don't be that child who puts, yeah, they're showing me somebody who puts their hands over their ears, their eyes, and they're saying, I can't see and I can't hear. And that way, things will be better. They don't want you to do that. They want you to be truly invested in switching your energy around in a better way, without ignoring the fact of what has happened. So I'm not too sure how people can do that. I mean, for myself, if I can't find a way to let it go, I'll always reserve a little part about that. So I'm going to see what else they have to say, what they have to offer. I guess forgiveness and reconciling with yourself would be what you should be working on as well. Yeah, they're saying just forgive and not forget, but forgive and let it go. Let it go. Yeah. Yeah, it's the forget part, because a lot of people say forgive and forget. you can't forget. It eventually, the memory just kind of gets less. But when you've been hurt really bad, you don't usually forget. It takes a while. All right, so the energy you should be focusing on, and this, so they're saying slow and steady. Okay, so this is good. This is progress. Be happy with any progress that you do. Any little bit of sunshine that you can bring back in your life, anything that you can get away from. That's, see, I'm saying it wrong. It's not get away from, it's moving on from. They're correcting me. As humans, see, run away from stuff. And running away from stuff is just going to make you repeat a cycle. No running away, right? I'm going to leave it this way. Yeah. So, any breakthrough that you have with this is what they're trying to say. Slow is a breakthrough. Progress of any kind in situations like this is a breakthrough. Be good to yourself. When you realize something like this, because this is realization, the light being shown, this is progress, however small, okay? When you realize that forget is not the word, running away is not the word, that is a realization, and that's the energy you have to come up with or come to realize. Yeah, I know there's something they're trying to say. I'm going to try and get it before the end of the reading, Pisces. I hope you're understanding what I'm talking about. Okay, the Three of Pentacles. The balancing act is, I feel there's two different balances. The Three of Pentacles is usually my card of spirit. They want you to tap back into spirit, what you should be doing, instead of getting away from spirit and less from human external stuff. That balancing you got to bring back in is more about balancing the stuff that is harmonious to you. That's going to help you, that propel you forward. You focus on the trials that you've been on only to propel you forward, not to sit and stew in that energy. You want to rebalance yourself, not unbalance yourself. Because with the Page of Swords right now, they're telling me there's a correlation between these two. Sometimes you think you're balancing yourself doing certain things and you're not. This card right here, you should be focusing on balancing yourself, not by running away, by moving on. They're two different things, such as this balancing, as I said, it's not equal, it's balanced, right? Because some people think, oh, I'll rebalance myself by running, or not running away, but just not thinking about it. It's acknowledgement. That's the thing that they are talking about. When you refuse to acknowledge what has happened and you shut it out, you're not learning. You're not moving forward. You're ignoring. It's a lack of acknowledgement. That's it. And that's when that turns to this. Always, well, they were wrong and that's just the way it is. Instead of going, what did I pick up and what did I learn out of that? That's the difference. Okay? I'm trying my best. So reconnect to them, because they're saying that you're not focusing enough on reconnecting to them. Reconnecting to the people who make you realize who you're supposed to be connecting with. When you connect with people who click with you, Pisces, you understand right away what makes you click. But you don't always write it down or take it down in point form. What makes me connect with these people? Is it because they constantly just agree with everything I say? Or is it the way that they are, the way they act, the openness of them? They still have their own opinions, but they're very open to mine, and I'm open to them. And the way we communicate with each other is very synchronistic and very symbiotic, okay? Is it that, or is it something else? They say to break down all of the relationships that you have so that you understand the bad ones and the good ones, so that you balance it, that you acknowledge it. They don't want you to sit and stew in the bad energy. They want you to realize, to break it down so that you better understand it and move on in wisdom, not in pain. I think I've got it. I think that's what you should be focusing on. Okay, so oppression. Otherwise, yeah. Just in case you didn't know, this is like master class, you guys. God. Okay. Strength, right? Strength to meet oppression head on when it comes at you. Because oppression will always be part of this lifetime. It will always be part of, it'll come. Even if you don't want it to come, it'll end up coming into you and being part of your life. The best way that you can get past it is by being strong, having that inner strength, that foundation to know how to move past stuff, okay? To help you with your transition. It makes transitions easier too, from what I can see with that. It makes everything a lot faster, right? And it makes you make decisions. It makes you make the lead, or having to less be, because this is again reverse. You're feeling like you've got to take the lead in something in your transitions. Transitions will be smoother. It'll be less you having to take the reins or boss it. What they're telling me is like boss the situation to get it to go. It'll just kind of go. Okay? The more wisdom you bring in, the less it becomes less resistant to change. That make any sense? Yeah. Right. Okay. 3 cups, reconnecting, and I had pulled these two together so that I could see what the meaning, the 5 of Swords, because the 5 of Swords is the no-win situation. Don't stay stuck in the no-win, and reconnect, okay? So there was 2 different meanings to that one, yeah. And it all has to do with negative energies. They're really honing in, and don't stay stuck in the negativity of any situation. Reconnect with the part that's important. The 3 is a reconnection to spirit, to yourself, to people who are on the same level playing, and even the people who have caused you. Reconnect with that energy only to get the wisdom and to get out of there, okay? To get the heck out of there. You have the Emperor. That will bring on stability. This is what Spirit has been trying to tell you all week, okay? The last 2 cards in this one, this is the energy they want you to focus on or pay attention to. Is the stability of you, the things that can't be taken away from you. Right. And your fire, there's that Queen of Wands again. She come out. Okay? So your stability lies in your vibrancy, your creativity, how confident you are, optimistic, a lot of sunshine, just like at the beginning with the sun. You're going to bring that back in. And they say, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay? A lot of fire energy. A lot of fire energy right there. We keep seeing a lot of that, you guys. Okay, so it's this one. Okay, there's a whole bunch that came out. Let me see. There's a lot, and you're going to finish with the Justice card. Okay, come back out. So this is like letting me know that's the last card. All these choices, all these different things that have been happening. The Knight of Cups is my hormonal night. He's the one who's like emotions go up and down. I feel that's what you've been through in the last little while. But I feel that's bringing in an alignment with the Star card. It's getting you more focused on where you really want to be and your personal blessings and wishes. Okay, your personal balance coming back in. You'll be fairly compensated for all the work that you're doing, and it'll bring in a lot more choices for you. So it's not for naught. All this stuff that you've been going through, it's not for nothing. It wasn't there to cause you as much pain as you thought. Well, why was this such a big bump in the road? Why am I going through another bump in the road? Every bump in the road has something to teach you. It's always a teaching and learning experience for everything. You have the Four of Cups underneath with the Page of Swords. Make you stop and think. Okay, what you're not seeing is the choices that you do make, the choices that you don't make. Stuff that has you feeling withdrawn and dissatisfied. It's to show you what you do want, what you don't want with all certainty today. So do you have a general compass direction of where you're going inside of yourself, whether it be moving directly into a situation or just within yourself? Okay. All right, Pisces, I think that's good. It's had a lot in here. I hope that a lot of these nuances have really captivated some of you. I feel they're saying they put a multitude of messages out there that it's gonna, some of these things that I said they're saying right now is gonna, that it's stuck with some of you, because for me I feel like I've just been spewing and spewing. So they're telling me internally that it's gonna hit some of you differently. Sentences, the way it was said, you'll grab onto it and move with it. So I hope so. That's the whole point to me doing these. I just feel like it was choppy today, but it's fine. As long as the message gets out there to you, Pisces, I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, and I will be back tomorrow with another reading. Take care.